I got my shits in full screen. We're looking at the first slide. You want to give the intro?
Okay. It's good. Light Leaks, episode 2. Thank you for tuning in last week. Thank you for tuning in this week. Here with Achilles, I'm Kadeem, and we're going to be looking at some pictures.
What I like to hear. For a little bit of bio, my name is Achilles. Pronouns are he, him. And I'm a better photographer than your mom.
You'd say that again. Probably got her little Nokia from 2007 taking pictures of you and your girl.
Now that's real retro shit, bro. The Nokia phone. What's your pronouns, bro?
He, him, his.
Nice. What I like to see. Wait, I feel like that implies that never mind. All pronouns are valid. Leave me alone. So what you got for us this week, Kadeem? You in charge of the photos.
So this week, we're looking at some photos from two mainly portrait photographers, and I don't know what you classify an editorial really. I just feel like they typically are just like more portraits, but these are editorials from these guys, so are editorials going to be the way, or are they just like random pictures that we don't like? So let's go. So the first person is Jordan Vision. His real name is Eric Jordan II. He likes to call himself the Visionary on his Instagram and on his website. And so this is the first guy we're looking at. So the first picture is right here. So what do you think, Achilles?
Nice. I like that her hair matches her earrings.
Mm.
Let me get a second to consume this photograph. I'm not I know you're bigger like portrait head than I am. My immediate reaction is that I fuck with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good pose, nice colors. It's not like too warm. Like this isn't like, oh my gosh, a portrait 400 Instagram photo. And we always love models of color. So
I think that I don't know if this is on portrait or if it's on digital. I assume so. Like he has like different like this is like straight from his website. He has like a bunch of different projects up there, and so like this was like and all these projects are inspired by like a time era. So this was like the hair salon in like the 1990s or something. And so like it's a bunch of pictures of this girl, and she's like, those braids are like to her knees, and she's like 5'7" or something like that. And so I think it was like a really like nice piece. It like went with the set. I feel like I would have liked if she had like her eyes in focus as well. I know he might have been trying to like focus on the braids, but I wish like it was slightly more in focus, maybe like another like 2-3 inches into the
yes,
back.
I was thinking about that too. That the focus is pulled so far forward, and that it's so shallow that like you said, only her braids are in focus. Because I found that my eye was like, first you see like the braids and the earrings, obviously. Then your eye kind of moves to like her ear, then like the black squiggle hair, and then you start like kind of moving to her facial features. And it would have been nice to like have more sharpness in there. I think, like you were saying.
Overall, I like this picture.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I wonder if you put any of the other ones for this shoot in here. It'd be nice to see them.
I sadly did not. I only put like one from each of the shoots that I liked. I feel like some of them work better with the entire shoot together. This one I feel like can stand alone. Like this is like a pretty like stand up part. Like I try to pick the standout ones from them that could stand on their own. So
Nice. I also like the ample amount of headroom because I think being able to see those like packets behind her really give it the uh like the salon, like the 90s vibe that you were talking about.
yeah,
On to the next one.
yep.
Hey yo.
So here,
Nice.
I think the concept was like Hills. I forget what era. It was either the 70s or the 80s, but it's supposed to be like a Beverly Hills person. I'll let you go first.
Boy, yeah, yeah. Very high class vibes in this. I kind of get um similar vibes. Have you seen Tyler's like the videos for his new album Call Me When You Get Lost?
Yes, yes, I have.
Yeah, where a lot of it, I think it's shot on film, and a lot of it, especially like the not costume design, but like the clothes that they're wearing, is like decently high class. Yeah, it gives me like those kind of vibes.
Hmm. I definitely do think he should have made her put her foot down because that blue is crazy with all the rest of the colors.
It does pull the eye a lot.
Yeah, but I think the overexposed sky works a lot. It kind of gives her, especially like where she's placed, is kind of like it makes her stand out a little bit more because like she's like the thing in front of it, and it's like she's glowing like by sitting right in front of it, and like I think his like shallow depth of field works a lot better here than it did before.
Hmm, I fuck with that. That's good analysis. I kind of wish it were a different background. I kind of don't like the little like red shrubs in the back. I like that the tree the big building in the back is like kind of, I like where it's positioned because it kind of um she kind of mimics the building in its like size and stature, which I think reinforces that high status vibe.
Uh,
I do kind of like the shoes. I will say it's like distracting, but it's like I think it still contributes to the vibe that they're going for because she's in a like expensive car. You got the neat clothes, cool hat.
I can see it. I don't know. I just feel like I wish they were like a different color. Like I feel like their color could have matched because like obviously like he edited this to look like this. So like I wish the shoes more matched like the color palette that he went for. Because I feel like even though like the red sort of sticks out a little bit in the back, it matches like the colors.
Yeah, it matches her jacket too. I think if you like squint, her eyeshadow matches her shoes, but it like
Mm,
doesn't match the photo very much. Cooking up some tones though.
yeah, very
This is,
nice too.
it's a nice jacket too. Next one.
Yep.
Ah, huge fan. Huge fan. Bro, don't even say anything, bro. I got you on this one. That pose, slick. Bro, people of color in suits are one of my favorite like photography things, especially when they're in like groups or partners and like doing normal cool shit, like just being cool. I love the green ceiling matching the green tabletop. The lighting is really nice. I kind of wish the brother in the back was in focus because
Yeah.
you want to get all the brothers possible. But I do like the guy in the front being pretty in focus.
In the entire set, he kind of does the dude in the back dirty because like every time there's both of them in the same frame, they're always like the dude in the back is always out of focus. But
That's fucked up. Bro,
I
you're
think it is
down you're down bad when you do the set piece, bro.
exactly. My man's was just background noise.
Shit.
I think I like this one the best. Like it's just like I think this one was it's something about Lagos, Nigeria. I think in like the '60s. And so I
Mm.
don't really know anything about Nigeria in the '60s, but I thought it was really cool. It was like really like it felt upper echelon again, but like in a very like regal. Like I feel like before it was like high class, but this one's more like regal high class, like regal upper echelon,
Mm.
and so like they're definitely like playing a friendly game, but like it's very business. Business is business. We're ready to knock you
Yeah,
down a bit.
I love that they're both looking at the camera because they're playing a game, and you know damn well that that's a game you cannot afford to play.
Yeah.
Very
So
tight.
these, all these dudes from across the pool room, I'd run.
That's facts, bro. They'd smell the money in my wallet and be like, can I interest you in a mortgage?
Hmm. I'll play you for everything you got.
Oh, you only got $2? It's okay. It's for the fun of it.
I'll loan you 200, 300% interest.
Easy. Bro, you seen his watch, bro? Easy, bro.
Yeah, I like the watch.
Too. I usually don't. Maybe I'm capping right now. But I feel like I've noticed the watch in this photo in ways that I haven't in other photos. And it's like positive. Because again, it's contributing to the vibe. It's also kind of weird because like this is a bit of a not dingy bar, but it's they kind of seem out of place. Like
Mm,
they're not in an office building. They're not in like I don't know wherever else. Like they're not trading stocks right now. Like they're in some bar on like a Saturday and they're running shit. You know?
yeah, I definitely feel like it's supposed to be like oh it's their time off, sort of, but they're still like they're not getting undressed. Like they're trying to be very like high class still. Like even though they're having fun, they mean business.
Yeah. Big fan. Big fan. On the next one.
On to the next. Yep.
Ooh. You want to go first this time?
This one I picked it mostly because of the lighting. Um, I think this one is like not actually like a timepiece one. I think this is just like a Fenty commercial or something. But um, I really like how like it's like a very sharp fall off once it gets to like the right side of her face, and then like it's not like a vignette, and I feel like he is that like a vignette around there. It's not really that heavy, but like I really like it because like
What
focus
Fallout are
on
you
her
talking
face,
about?
huh?
What Fallout are you talking about?
Like as you get to like her, like it's really like light in the middle of her face, and then it just like falls off instantly once it gets to, like the edge of her hair
Okay.
and to the top. It's slightly like it's pretty bright on like the red part, but like the black part pretty falls off pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. And like the earring is really sticking out in that area.
Yeah, and then like by her leg again, it falls off pretty hard. Like you can't see anything down in the seat or anything, and you really have to focus on her.
Mm. Yeah, I fuck with this one. I like the color palette generally, like the teal and red, like the red of the seat and the teal of the pavement in the back. Fucking with. I guess. I don't know. Honestly, it's not like crazy on my end.
Yeah.
I feel bad because after coming off a photo like the last one, it's just hard to follow up. You know.
Mm. It's like I feel like he was using like Cinestill. If he was shooting film or he was trying to go for like a
Cinestill,
Cinestill, like
but
Cinestill 800G,
but there's no what is it called? Tessellation? Not tessellation.
halations.
There's no halations, bro.
Bro, there's
Where are
no
the
word.
tones?
I feel like 800T, like if you're not like around a lot of lights, kind of like it's very strange. I feel like it like you have to be in a very specific situation to like for it to hit the best, and I feel like this wasn't the best. situation for it to hit.
Does he say what film stock he shoots for these photos?
No, I think there was just like a slight description, if that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
It was just like he's showing like this is like the whole set that I like enjoyed.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say. I definitely like the other ones better than this one, and I think you can tell like these ones aren't as like if you look at the whole set as well, these ones aren't as like as interesting as the other ones that I've shown because like this one I think is like a collab with like a brand, so editorial.
Yeah, I think not to backseat for photographer too hard, but I feel like a photo from behind the car would, because I think this is the first photo we've seen where the perspective is where the camera's above the model, and I feel like doing a shot from like behind the car or something, or from the, I don't know, some other perspective where you have the model above might work better with like this kind of posing. Not too sure. On and onward.
Yep.
Right. Oh, this is cute.
Yeah. So this one was it's a little set from 1959 called Children of the World, and it's a lot of pictures of these three little boys. I feel like as a set together, they work a lot better. They're not like really like super stand out on their own. But I just really like this one. I thought it was cute, like you said. Them looking out on the ocean, the little lake. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's really cute. I like that chose to do it in black and white. I like that the sky is so like wildly blown out, and that yeah, I don't know, just the posing of the boys is nice because you know that's just me and the homies out here staring at water, talking about the new J. Cole album.
They're talking about how the guy in the middle is like, "How do you think J. Cole's mid? I'm gonna be a family." And the dude on the left is just like, "Yo, bro, shut up." And the dude on the right is like, "Bro, J. Cole is mid." Of course, he's wrong. J. Cole is not mid, but
Bro, the guy on the left listens to like Metallica or some shit. He's like, "Why are you talking about rap right now, bro? Please."
nobody listens to Jamie Foxx.
I'm dead. Jamie Foxx made music, right? That's
Uh,
crazy.
I mean, I've never listened to anything other than that one song with Kanye. So I don't know if he actually makes like music.
Wait, he missed? Well, do you know what the song was?
Um, what's that song called? The one with like, "Ain't we want prenup?" Yeah, something.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Gold Digger. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, the composition on this is, I feel pretty standard. Nothing like too crazy.
Yeah, but I definitely do like the little message it tries to convey, like the little, like this is the future generation, like onward and upwards, with a little fist in the air.
Yeah, yeah, and I like that the fist in the air is like with the homies talking about like their future, and it's like, I don't know. I like that it's like they're looking at a pond and they're doing this, or I guess a lake. Um, and that,
Metaphor, reflections.
hmm, and that they're wearing like the same. I forget the non-offensive term for those shirts.
I have no clue.
Tank tops.
Tank tops. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Um,
we get flagged on YouTube if we call it the other thing.
probably not. It's just
Yeah.
really uncomfortable to call them that, but yeah, yeah, tank tops. Yeah, I like that they're all wearing the same tank top because it's like, I don't know, same style from the same place, same hood, same vibes. Yeah. Feeling like the next one?
Yep. So next we have another photographer, Brandon J. St.Jean. Jean. I don't know how to say that name. Do you know how to say that name?
I think it's pronounced Jane.
Jane. Okay. Sorry if this
Jean.
man ever watched. Huh?
Oh, I was just joking around. It may be French, and in which case they might say Jean.
Sorry to this dude if he ever sees this video, hears this video, or tries to come after us for slander. But yeah, this dude, Brandon. I found out his page on Instagram recently. I thought it was really nice, and the one on his website is really good.
Nice.
So let's move to the first one.
Ooh, big fan. I like. Um, is the frame part of the photo?
No, he puts frames on all his film photos.
Like that's how he presents them, right?
Yeah, that's how he presents them. Yeah.
Okay. Um, don't know how much I like the frame. However, I think I do like the photo.
Mm.
Just like her hair being gray is like not what you'd expect for someone with like such young looking skin. I don't know. Like I feel like the whole photo really concentrates to her like the stud in her lip and like her lips, which is like a satisfying composition, I think.
I thought it centered around like her gold teeth. And I thought the stud was just like a texture, and it was just like interesting. Like you don't typically see a lot of people with like the stud in their like lip like that. I thought it was just
Mm,
like it was just a nice texture to add to her golds and everything, and just like interesting colors on her.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Of
Um,
course, this one's a studio shoot, so it's just like to make her look nice and everything.
yeah. For me, the stud stood out a lot because it matched with her hair,
Mm.
but the gold does stand out as well. Obviously. Do you have any information on what this series was like pulled from?
Oh, this is not a series. This is just studio work that this guy did.
Nice.
I like the hard fall off and like towards her hair. I feel like that's really good, like lighting choice. Like I like all the lighting on. Like once you use film, I feel like the lighting gets even softer. Like all of these are on. Like I think. Oh no, this one's on film. But like once you start using like film, I feel like the lighting gets softer. Like I feel like on digital, it's very harsh, even if you use like soft boxes and stuff. And I
Mm.
just like I appreciate how like nicely it falls off. It's not like super sharp, but it's like a very hard fall off. That's like nice.
Yeah, I like how soft the highlights are on like her cheeks, nose, and chin. And it's like a sharp contrast to how, or it's a contrast to how sharp the highlights are, um, like on her teeth and her lips.
Mm.
Yeah. Any more thoughts on this one?
No,
What's in her mouth?
I think it's a toothbrush. I'm not actually sure. It was like so. This is like supposed to be an editorial. I don't know what for what because there was no description under this one specifically.
Wait,
And
can you explain what editorial is again?
so editorials are like pictures you take for like various like specifically for like magazine like to be run with like prints, and so like normally like they help you either like it's like if you were gonna put like if on Vogue that would be all like editorial stuff, like they're made for the magazine to run like a story next to it, and so like you take a picture with that like
Oh,
to go
okay.
along with the story.
So like
um
photojournalism.
yeah, sometimes it feels like a little bit on the edge of like an ad, but like sometimes it's just like yeah, these are like nice portraits that go with the story.
Hmm. Do you know what the story is here?
I do not. The other editorials like this had this woman in a bunch of different dresses, and They're all like very different colors, but against this like really white background here, and so it's very like stark. Like all of them are very like shocking compared to like how pristine and like how white this background is, because like she's just a completely different color in every single one of them.
Mm,
And I feel
understandable.
like this was the most like shocking one because just like, yeah, she's baring her teeth. Whatever's in her mouth, I think, is a toothbrush. It's just like, oh wow, like what's going on here? And you kind of like, I feel like this is like the type of thing like if you saw in a magazine, you're like, oh, actually, let me read this.
Mm. I am personally not too big a fan of the photo, honestly.
Mm,
I feel like the texture on the ground got me feeling like it's digital. Not that that's inherently a bad thing.
it is
Um,
digital.
oh, okay. I don't know. I just feel like there's not much to look at. Like obviously there's a model doing some weird thing, but like I'm just like okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, that's a lot of the tutorials I've seen. Like, it's just like, it just feels like a portrait, but like sometimes they're not like. I feel like they don't really do much for me. Like the ones before weren't like super editorial, except for like that one, like one with the girl in the red car. All the
Mm,
rest of them were like concepts, but like I feel like when you get into word editorial, the concept kind of like sometimes I feel like the concept gets muddled if you don't know what the story is. Versus like I feel like if someone does a concept, they embed the story into the concept.
that makes sense. I feel like part of what like kind of turns me off to it is that the setting is so bland and that she's so blandly placed in a bland setting. Like she's just sitting in the middle of it and it's literally an entirely white room. That's like pretty sparse.
Understandable.
It's not like so sparse that it's minimalist because there's still texture going on, especially on the floor. I don't really like the floor.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know why he didn't make the floor like out of focus, but
yeah. You got any more comments on this one?
no. I also didn't like it that much. I wanted to put it in to see your opinion.
Okay,
And I
okay,
just
okay.
want to see your opinion on like editorials in general because like I typically feel like I don't like editorials from like photographers as much as I like just like their normal portraiture or like their concept work.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like there's a valid argument to be made about having a photo that doesn't necessarily stand on its own and that being okay because it complements the story really well. Um, and of course, you know that's a valid argument. I don't really care to argue against that, but not knowing the story behind it in this case, it just seems it's weird. It has the aesthetic of a stock photo, but it's doing
Mm,
something really weird that you wouldn't find in a stock photo. Yeah, because I think to a certain extent, maybe to speak to what you were talking about it seeming like it has to be from an advert. Like if it's meant to be pressed, then it has to be appealing to a certain extent, and you can't really be too out there with how how it presents, which maybe keeps a lot of artists doing stuff that falls within that area.
I agree. And I feel
Nice.
like that very much shows through in a lot of like what I've seen.
Hmm. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Tight. See, like I feel like the other one could have been more like this in the sense that if you look at this whole room, it's probably a mostly generic room or a hippie room, but they were able to put the model in a more interesting kind of way where you get a more compelling shot. Like this is a photo where you only see a person's arm and kind of head, which is neat.
Yeah. I definitely like the shape she creates. Um and I really like the colors. Like I feel like the colors are really nice in this picture.
Yeah, I'm curious what Editorial would be about. We should guess what they would be. For the other one, I can only guess it's a toothpaste ad. But for this one, I think don't know.
You see, for the other one, just with that picture, I'd agree with you. But having seen the other ones, it feels like more just like a random home ad. Because she's literally just like that's the only one where she has a toothbrush.
I
And she's just in random colors and stuff
you're saying
around her.
this one is like a home ad or the other one?
The one before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If she weren't there, it would literally just be a photo of an apartment that you go to buy. That's hilarious.
This one, I feel like I feel like it has something to do with like that little poster in the back, like the piece. I think it looks like it's talking like something about the nation getting attacked and something like that.
Yeah,
And so it's something about um, someone's peace of mind at home and like surviving, I guess, because like she's thrown out in the tub. She looks tired.
it's a hat ad. I'm gonna go with that. It's a hat ad.
For the only the best of Sunday best.
Final answer. I think
Mm.
overall, not like the most compelling photo. It's like I appreciate the creativity with the model, and the colors are nice, like you said, pretty vibrant. Um, but yeah, nothing like crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the colors make it. If it weren't for like that blue background and like the red on the poster, I wouldn't like it. If it was just a white background.
Yeah, I think another way to elevate the photo would have been if they had the model wearing some different clothes.
I have no more thoughts.
You have no more thoughts?
Yeah.
Understandable. Time for the next one then?
Yep.
Clean. Ooh. This is unrelated to the first photo.
It is unrelated, yes.
It's crazy. I think the earrings are like pretty similar.
He shoots. I think this girl possibly might be like Muslim or like something like that. Cause like a lot of he has like multiple pictures of her on like multiple occasions and stuff, and like he wears like pretty like very Middle Eastern inspired jewelry. I think it's very big and very like there's like a headdress she was wearing. I think it was just like they're really nice photos. And
Hmm.
they're very eye catching. Anything. But I really like this one because like I just really like the close up of like her eyes. Like I feel like this is like the quintessential of like when people are like the eyes are the window to the soul or whatever, or like the eyes catch you because I feel like you look at this photo and like you're like wow, and you sit there for like 30 seconds, you're like oh well damn.
I'm I don't know. I like the photo, but I'm not like over the moon. Maybe I'm just not like a big. I feel like if a portrait is going to be this up close, there has to be something like very compelling about it because most of the composition is the person's face.
Yeah.
And like the average person's face is uh like they're
Pretty
mostly the
regular.
same.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
they're pretty regular smuggler.
Yeah, exactly. Regular schmegular. And in this case, you have the accents with her hair, the whatever makeup they have on her, the earrings and the scarf, or hijab? Question mark? I don't know.
It's
The
just
the
a scarf.
fabric. Okay, yeah, scarf, and that's neat. But yeah, I don't know. I like the colors, and her skin looks really nice. The lighting is um quite neat. Kind of wish the earrings were in focus, but I also see why you wouldn't have them in focus because they do look cool out of focus as just like kind of circular beams of gold light. What do you
Very
think?
close. I agree. Uh, I agree. I think I like them in focus too. I feel like it's probably just like a light thing. You couldn't get it like without like changing something else, possibly.
Hmm. Without having to be like 50 feet away or something, changing lenses.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
This one I just really love like black and white portraits. Especially when they like I think he's using something either he has the light on only one side of her face or he's using like one of those like black reflectors so like it like traps the light instead of reflecting the light. I think that's really cool.
Mm. Yeah, the idea of the like black reflector makes sense. I like black and white portraits too. I like the I like their hair and their not posture, posing. I think it works really well with the sweater that they got on.
Yeah. The sweater is like really what really makes sense of it just being like a normal portrait. It's just like it's a little more compelling.
Yeah. It's kind of like high school vibes a little bit. You know what I mean? It seems juvenile.
Yeah. But also I'm pretty sure this woman is like definitely like mid 20s. Early like late early 30s after seeing her face. Her full face.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is also a editorial, right? As was the last one.
This one is not. This one is not. The last one
Okay.
was part of the tutorial. This one is just a studio portrait.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice. I feel like the last one being a editorial makes sense as well because you know whatever that person was doing, that's a great photo for that editorial because you get to know like them. I feel like this photo shows a good amount of character too with the posing.
I feel like that he like let her hair go all over the place. Like typically you just let it go like one direction, but like I feel like she like posed it. I don't know if like those braids are like supposed to stand out like that, but it looks like she like purposely like move around the place.
Mm, yeah.
So I like that aspect where like it's not like super like poised and everything.
It's kind of relaxed in that sense.
Yeah. So that is the last one. But if you want to look at the hidden ones, we can.
If I want to look at what?
If you want to look at the hidden ones, we can.
The different ones?
The hidden ones.
Oh, the hidden ones. Oh, yes, bonus time. Bonus photo. You spoil us, Kadim.
We should go back up to the first guy first.
Okay.
Okay, thoughts on this one?
I like the setting. It kind of reminds me of a Volandis photo where it's domestic. Like she looks like she's like vibing in her element right now.
I really like. He likes to take pictures like people with like really big earrings, and I just really like the big earring look. I feel like they make like really nice things to, like do action with. You're taking the portrait, so like it's not like she's like just sitting there straight up. I really like the lean in pose. Like I think that works a lot. Gives it like a
Mm.
nice angle. Um, I wish he cropped the sides more,
Mm, why
but
do you say so?
like I feel like it would have been nice if like that white part on the left, like if it was more in towards the plant, and so like it's more like I feel like it's angled like up vertically with like the wall, like her body, and so I feel like you get more of that effect if like you pull it in really more, so that it's more of like the vertical wall
You get
look.
more of that effect if you what?
If you were to like crop up like the white part,
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I kind of appreciate the white part there because it kind of tells you that there's either like a door or window there, which I think adds to the like domestic vibe that I was talking about. Like it gives more context to the situation, I think. but I can see how that clutters the composition having more lines there.
You could also see the slight of a light leak at the bottom. I like
Light
that.
leak. How would
Light
you put
leak.
a podcast in a photo? I don't understand.
Mm,
Weird stuff.
but you can see why I put this as a hidden slide. It's not much different from the other ones, and I was like, I like put like the editorial ones in like last second. I was like, these are more interesting to talk about. I
Mm,
like this one's just like a nice picture.
understandable. I think with a little more time, I appreciate what you're saying about the big hoops giving her something to do with them, like something actionable, which is quite neat. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Tight. I really like her clothes, and I really like how she's posed, except for what she's doing with her arms. That feels corny.
I like how she's crossing them or like putting them on her face.
I think how she's putting them on her face,
Mm.
but like I think I vibe with everything else. Like I
Yeah.
like the like white background because it matches her clothes well with like the baby blue. What were you
I
gonna say?
really wish that he either showed off her rings a little bit more or he showed off her tattoo a little bit more. I feel like her tattoo, like especially, really like goes with like the dress or the
Mm.
top, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that the tattoo is like kind of floral in the same way.
But I really like the. I think this natural light fall, like, it's like it falls off pretty like heavy on the right side. I think that's kind of cool.
Mm. The ripped jean to that extent really makes me want the rest of the photo to be like a streetwear photo. But I look at the rest of the photo and I'm a little sad.
That she's not in like an oversized T-shirt and Vans
And a
or
beanie.
like Air Jordans, a beanie and Air Jordan
Yes,
with a
and a Carhartt
skateboard.
jacket. The skateboard makes it though, definitely.
I could see it. She's
Dude,
probably like a.
skatewear is so cool.
It is.
I yeah, I mostly fuck with it. Yeah.
This one's straight up just like marriage, but that was a really cool photo. Ola also like loves this photo.
This one's pretty neat. It's got a lot of character in it, I think. This is from the first person, right? Jordan Vision.
Yes.
Nice.
And it's like a whole video of them like smoking into each other's mouths. Like it's actually like really like creative like wedding shoot. Like I feel like has a lot of life in it. Like it's not like like you look at wedding photos and you're like, yeah, it feels like dead. It's just like them in front of like mountains and crap.
Yeah.
Like this felt like really like alive and stuff. Really nice. Like it gave off personality. It didn't feel like it felt like these were actual people that had actual like lives outside of like like we're together.
Yeah, this is a couple who you know is gonna have a fun time after getting married.
Exactly.
They're already on the honeymoon. It's always honeymoon season, buddy. I fuck with it.
Okay. Oh, you have thoughts?
No, I was just gonna comment on. I think this is digital, but I think it works really well.
Yes, it is digital.
Outro.
Yes.
Clean. This is not the same slide as last time, as you can tell. Okay, it is. But once again, I guess those are our socials. Or yeah, you still can't have Kadeem. Maybe one of these days, but not yet. What do we say? Oh, goodbye, I guess, or some
Stay
stupid shit.
saucy, kids. It was like stay saucy, kids.
Yeah, stay saucy, kids. The light leaks stink. Thanks for looking at these photos with us. Indeed, stay saucy. Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.